All right, we are going to do some SRX at IRP. And 100 lap race, we've got 25 people, somewhere around there. My dad's not in here, but my brother is, and he out-qualified me. But I didn't realize the track had so much grip. Underdrove the hell out of it. So, yeah, we got Kenny in here. Very rare to see him show up for a race. We'll see if he sticks around for the actual race. But he's got a little challenge on his hands. And yeah, I'm all the way back here in 15th. Mitch is all the way back there. And it's time to advance because the stupid hosted thing. The hosted thing is, it doubled up all my time when I changed something, and so we got way too much time for practice and qualifying, skipping that. So it is race time. So, lots of cars on track, sun setting, we've got clouds rolling out, and yeah, what's the weather going to be? We got partly cloudy for the rest of the session, so that's not going to change too much on us. Looks like Mitch is about to drop out, and Chad fell out, and Riley fell out, and Max left, and yeah, we'll see how this goes. But got the brake bias at 44.7. Just a comfortable setting. I've given everyone one set of tires.
The estimated strength of field is 3,289.
That's not too bad of a strength of field, although
keep it clean. The DNF today would hurt our points a lot.
The top end of it is really, really adding to it. Can I sort this by IR? No, it's not letting me. We got two 7,000 drivers in here and one 8,000 driver, so very high strength of field up at front, or high-rated guys up front.
You only have one additional set of tires for this race.
So let's hope this is clean. If it is, then we might do kind of a SRX World Tour. Short tracks, road courses, dirt tracks, and some speedways. Maybe just a continuous series that runs
be mindful, you only
as we get new tracks. I don't know.
Up on the inside. Close, pit road,
I don't know how I'll do it, but I gotta find a good day that'll work. I don't want to take up too many Friday afternoons, so I need to talk to Gavin and see when he is running his league this season, and then I'll kind of sort things out with that. But sun is setting in turn 3.
One lap to green.
It'll be interesting to see what tire wear and a set of tires is going to do. Obviously, we're using NASCAR rules and just given a set. It's fixed setup. We're using the iRacing fixed set. Just having some fun with a stock car that's just really fun to turn laps in.
The pace car is in.
Let's see what we get. Hopefully, we can get some good green flag racing in. But turn 1 tends to stack up pretty hard here.
Green, green, green. Car outside.
You're going to head way down here for a moment. See smoke up ahead. Not sure what that was, but thankfully no one involved in it.
Stay low.
Down here in no man's land for a bit, but not too worried about that.
831 outside clear. Outside.
We are racing. We We got some nice clean racing, although Alan just turned down off the corner and that knocked out, I don't know who it was.
Car outside, clear up top.
Unfortunate. He's just coming off the corner, it's a little low there, and they got together.
23.035.
Hopefully that guy was able to get going, and I think Alan just had another moment which caused Jake to check up, and we nearly drove into him there because we were trying to cut down under him. Pink car behind us slamming up, but thankfully contact doesn't just send you.
1-2. The car in P6 just set the fastest lap.
Let's put up our Delta bar and start trying to work our way up. See if I can spot my brother. He is up in 9th, which is
22.751.
really strange because he is pretty terrible at paved short tracks. He is more of a dirt racer.
Inside.
It's going to take a moment though to set anything up here.
Outside. 22.764. Keep low.
Trying something out.
Stay low.
Just head to a whole different part of the track.
Clear outside if you want it. Outside.
Hopefully not overdrive it and slide up the track.
Keep low.
Well, we've had one little incident, but otherwise it's been awesomely clean. So great job to everyone. I feel like I could do a 300 lap race here with these. It's just so smooth and just feels right. Rolling the center, easing onto the throttle, using the brakes, big lift-offs. If I could just smooth up my entry a bit on throttle, but it's so easy to overdrive that I'm scared to hold anything in, so I think I just got to be smooth on my brakes and not worry about my off throttle. Tire wear is going to be key, especially because the setup is tight. The car just kind of runs tight. I don't know if you can change setup enough to get that out of it. I'm sure you can, but
22.951.
Right now we're in 13th. IRP providing its nice clean racing.
22.7.
Once you get single file, it's pretty easy to have some clean racing just because setting up that pass is difficult to do. It does cause some people to throw it in like crazy and have some issues, but luckily we're good at weeding out the people that don't understand that we're here to have fun, not try to prove that we're the greatest in the world. But only 12 laps in, long ways to go with this. The leaders are probably going to be catching up to lap traffic.
22.812.
Rick, I don't know if Rick was one of the people that, or if he was the one that spun or not, but he has just pulled into the pits. It's starting to feel a little bit loose if you get onto it early on exit, so chance of self-spins getting greater. Leader only 5.5 out ahead of us, so it's not too far ahead of us. I need to get a last lap and start searching around. A little tight on exit there, getting on it too early. Jake has all of a sudden found some speed. Everyone just went low there after I went low. You can kind of get away with it in 3 and 4. 1 and 2, you really can't get away with going too low. I think we're going to start seeing people falling off with the wear. It's starting to get tight. Starting to have to adjust.
23.07.
Big question is, we're getting clean racing. Is first yellow comes out at like lap 20. Do you throw tires on then, or do you wait till later?
.153.
Looks like there's a little extra grip and rotation up there. Yeah, that doesn't work. Just kills our exit there.
23.29.
Got on it a little early. I think we need to do like what Jake did and cut down and get that good run off of it if we're going to go down low there. Wanted to try it though. It felt like there was something there in practice.
.23.224.
20 laps in now. Starting to feel like I'm putting more and more wheel into it though, which is scary. And we've got Zach being Zach.
23.238.
He's good at long runs on the pavement side. Kind of did this in the Indy cars as well. He's going to go blowing past us though, as will Jake. Starting to pay for all my experimenting on my lines, I think.
23.308.
Are the leaders catching lap traffic now? They're 7.5 seconds ahead of us. So they can probably start seeing people. Back of the field is 6.5 behind us. So they've still got 10 seconds. 9 to 10 seconds between the back of the field and the leaders. So no pressure on anyone back there.
.293.
I am perfectly fine with this going 100 laps green though, because no one has any ideas what these tires do. So, are they going to fall apart? Are we going to wear them down bad?
23.2.
I just can't believe how clean it's been. The contact that I saw behind us didn't send everyone. It looked like just short track contact. The one with Allen and whoever was on his inside there, that's just you can't prevent that. Car coming down off the corner. The car on the inside's already turning a little bit further left to keep it down, and then they get hit right on the nose. All the momentum sends them. Oh, there we go, our first wall hit.
23.302.
Tried to keep too much in it. Well, it looks like AJ's gonna beat me. This is normally the time that we should see him going backwards, but that is not the case. He's starting to lay down quite a bit of rubber on the track, especially off of turn 3 down the middle. Things are kind of stacking up there ahead of us. Who is that? Is that AJ up there? He's in 9th place, so that is 4 cars up. He's kind of a gray and green. It looks like he's trying to get around
23.47
Mark. So he's actually making moves, it looks like. And he has. He has moved up into 8th place, or is attempting to, so. Looking like he's got it figured out.
23.486.
So yesterday I got beat by my dad, and today I'm getting beat by my brother. I am the one that makes money off of this. And I can't even say that they have better setups now, because my computer is way better than theirs, but they have VR, which I am never going to get VR. If I'm doing YouTube, I probably wouldn't get VR, even if I wasn't, just because I don't need it. It would help, but I don't need the hassle of having something on my face. It's just one more step in the process of getting ready for a race with glasses, and it's just, I don't want to deal with it. Speaking of not wanting to deal with something, though, I really don't want to deal with Jake and Zach and Brian and everyone else chasing me down.
Clear
Can I
inside.
find any speed here? Or are we just going to get
Inside.
completely...
Clear inside. 23.794.
It's going to get Zach around him. Kind of picked up my pace, trying a little harder. Didn't mean to be the pick that lost him a position, but Zach, we don't need to fight at all. I mean, I don't need to fight any of these guys, but Zach's going to get the run on us because we have no turn and he's got lots of it.
Keep high.
He will go on by
Car inside.
instantly.
Still there inside. 23.854. Clear inside. Inside.
Okay, thought we were going in the
Still
wall.
there at the bottom.
We got up in no man's land on the wall. Could not get it to turn down there, so we're just dropping back.
Stay high. Clear.
This car has just been brutal for me. I love how it drives, but I am slow. I can't extract the speed out of it. We got Spencer in his, is that like a GT car? A vintage prototype maybe, or whatever ran against the Nissan or the Audi, maybe? It's a Ferrari. Okay, so he's still on the Ferraris. So it's not that, I don't think.
23.952.
Well, I guess we're going to back the brakes up even more as we head to last. I mean, it makes me feel better that Shane's back here. Shane's usually really, really good. He's going to say that he's just got it today before the race. I am headed in the wrong direction, and I could definitely use the caution, but I don't think we're going to get one until maybe the leaders catch, well, they're catching the back of the field. I am the back of the field. Man, I am bad. Like, the right front is dead, too. I didn't even feel like I was doing too much to it, but I think I'm just getting on the gas too early. I'm not letting it roll through the center long enough because it's just a bad habit that the modern cars and iRacing has taught us, and I just need to wait on it. Kenny has taken the lead. God, Kenny's gonna lap me. That makes me sad. It's been a long time since I've gotten lapped by Kenny because I haven't had to race him in a while, but oh, we need a caution. And if everyone thinks that I'm saving my tires, I'm not. I'm just worried that I'm going to get the call that the tire is wearing down and we might have to make a green flag pit stop. That might not be good. .701. 45 laps in. We've fallen off on pace.
23.692.
We are a second off on pace. Do I just come in and pit? And then try to make up 2 laps?
23.77.
Because, I mean, it feels like the right front is just rolling over. And if everyone starts really struggling at the end, I think we're just going to do a green flag pit stop. I mean, I see people falling off ahead of us, but I don't think anyone's going to be brave enough to do a green flag stop. We did this in the trucks and it worked out. Let's set in. It might just be a 2-tire stop. We'll see once we get stopped and see what the wear is. I mean, this is really my only option. We can just stay slow and get lapped, or we can try to do something different.
All the damage is repairable.
Okay, we are doing a 2-tire stop. Apparently we have damage from the wall hit.
All clear.
Tires 6791. Yeah, I broke it. I broke that right front.
There are no more right side tires to put on.
How loose is this thing going to be
The
now?
coming up on you. They're not our fight. Outside.
Alright.
Outside is clear.
So now we should be a little looser.
We're halfway in the race.
Should have some grip.
29.895.
And it should take 20 laps to get back to where we were. And 40 for it to really pay off.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Outside clear.
I'm not going to worry about going super fast. Be making up ground.
932.
I mean, we had to take a chance because I wasn't going in the right direction. This is going to loosen it up, and if everyone else has to pit later, they're not going to have as much time to come back. But if I'm at 61 and others were falling off as hard as I did, And they don't think to take 2 tires. We may just pull it out of our butt, but it's relying on everyone keeping it clean and green. If we get a caution, we are screwed.
Car outside. Clear high. 22.902.
But we're pulling away from Kenny so that we don't go 2 laps down, which is what we absolutely have to do. If the yellow comes out, we'll be able to take the wave around, and anyone else that gets lapped will have to pit. So that's a positive.
22.849.
Whole lot of traffic, but we can kind of pass wherever we need to, so
Outside.
not worried about that. Just hope no one gets together. That will destroy us and our little trick here. But we're going to be passing some people that are a lap down. We've pulled away another second from Kenny.
22.853. Inside. Clear.
I don't know. It could work.
22.93.
I mean, we're making up ground on all these guys. And if they really fall off at the end, be in a really good spot. Sean heading into the pits. Who would have thought our first SRX hosted race I'd be doing a green flag pit stop?
22.937.
Trying to pull something out of the hat. I did not think that. I did not have any plans for that to happen. Got Jake blinking just a little bit. One little mistake with blinking and we could be in trouble, but we can get ahead of this group. Be getting closer and closer to the lucky dog.
Car outside. Go low. Clear up top.
Not getting any help there off the corner.
23.029.
Holy shit, Jake. Lane change.
Car outside.
Middle of the corner there.
Clear.
Wasn't ready for that.
Outside. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Go low. 23.35. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. Still there.
Getting a lot more people on fresh tires, I think. I think Gregory had pit. So a lot of the people that have fallen off
Stay low. There is a car
have
on
went,
the
oh,
high
okay,
side.
let's go pit.
Outside clear. 23.348. Outside.
I mean, we're quicker than them and we're running the aprons, so that's good.
Still there.
We're not making up as much time as I need to, but I also don't want to risk getting into them.
Go low. 23.328. Clear.
64 laps green. Leaders are on 65. I don't think I've ran this many laps down on the bottom at IRP ever. I've been down there a few times, but not for multiple laps in both corners. But now we've got that crowd cleared. Hopefully we can pick up some speed on the top side.
23.018.
But yeah, if the yellow comes out, our right sides are toast, and there's not going to be anything that we can do at that point, so. But this was really the only option for us, because I was really bad.
23.11 outside. Clear outside if you want it.
Down to the apron, just to make sure we had room there. Where's AJ gone? Is AJ passing Tracy? Holy shit, AJ just passed Tracy.
23.232.
AJ is feeling it in this car. He is in 6th place. He's not gonna need to pit. This is like gonna be the best paved race he's ever done, I think. Alright, already feeling the right front going away now. Back up the brakes to 38%. We're in dirt range now.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Close, pit road
And that
closed.
fucks us. Who did it? Who screwed me over?
Pass the pace car.
Well, that's our race. Now we have 0 chance of getting anything but 19th. Because, yeah, it looks like Sean on new tires wrecked. Probably being impatient. We'll go see. If you are doing anything other than the apron on new tires, trying to pass people, that's just going to be dumb. But we'll see what happened. Might not have been his fault, just seeing his name up there and everyone pitting, or trying to remember to pit.
Letter 57.
Bolton doesn't.
When the yellow flag came out. Catch 7.
So we're not even going to get the
19.
wave
Got the
around.
lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Yeah, 2 people didn't pit, so we're not even going to get the wave around unless they pit
The pit
now.
road is now open.
I've got to wait on cautions because we got lap cars, so we're not going to quick caution it here. Hopefully those guys pit. They do. That's going to get us a few more spots.
Letter 7.
Up to
Car by. Catch the pace car.
18th, but then we're not going to have any speed on the field. Putting left sides on is not going to do us any good, so our race is over, but it was over before we signed up, essentially. Some people might not have got out of the pits in time.
70 car.
Yep, Jake got stuck back here, but he should be able to get the wave around. Jake, you got to let the pace car by. There you go. He might have exited to close pits, but I don't know why he's not slowing down. You gotta actually slow down for the pace car to catch you.
Pasta 70 car.
Alrighty, Dias is in the pit still. So we've gained a few spots off of that, but everyone on fresh tires is just going to walk away from us. Hopefully it's not a wreck fest to the end. Wasn't planning on giving tires as an option, but I didn't know what the wear rate was since officials are only doing 30 or 40 laps, so I didn't want to rely on... Why is my water temp flashing? Is it too low? Must be what that is, or is that the caution indicator?
1 to go, next time by 48.505.
Yep, that must be. No, it's too low. Warning, okay. Alright, well, Jake's gonna pass us. Spencer's gonna fly by. Who else? That's
Catch
it.
up 200, 19 car, get ready, going green, 24.979. The pace car is off, be ready.
And we did not get caught up very good. And I went quite early.
Green flag, green flag.
Alright, so we got some lap traffic. I'm gonna
23.886.
clear all just in case anyone's got a dumb penalty.
Inside.
Should have cleared some
Clear
things.
inside.
But yeah, there's really nothing we can do at this point. Tires may have cooled down, but we've got
23.256.
no chance of going forward. So, it's so tight now. Only chance we're getting of spots is if people wreck,
Car outside.
but they've done well to not do that.
Slow car down low.
Oh, we got one going around, and
They want you
then
in single file. Pit road is closed.
I don't know what happened there.
51. Car.
It was either Jason or Steven, and they attempted to wreck all the way down the straightaway. Finally got it done while someone else was turned on the inside. Is that AJ? Oh, that sucks. Hopefully it was a self-spin and not someone getting into him. He was all the way up in 6th place. He was having an amazing race for
Pit road is now open.
his hatred of paved short tracks.
Catch up 61. Car.
Well, nothing we can do. I can't go pit, so... I mean, Jake wasn't able to pass us. Like, I was giving him the top, expecting him to go fly by, but that did not happen. Double check what's going
Car
on.
00. Got the lucky dog.
Okay,
Let them pass
lucky
on the
dog,
outside.
and then we will
Keep digging.
shorten once we give the lap cars a chance to pit here. AJ's not pitting, so I don't think he's got major damage, and even if he does, he's not going to get anything fixed on a short track. What? Is that guy going to the left of everyone to get the lucky dog? Alright. Steven and Spencer are in the pits. I'm gonna go one lap here. Actually, I gotta wait for the 00 to get around. Alright, he didn't pit.
Pit road is closed. Pass up 61. Car.
Get everyone lined up. Get back to racing. AJ's gonna be able to pass us quickly. We'll get the clear all put up, and hopefully we can get clean final portion of this race. Colton, though, not knowing the
One
pits
lap
was
to green.
open,
You're on
that's
the outside,
unfortunate
big
for him. I'm sure he was up front.
43.983.
AJ's starting right behind us. Jake's gonna have the inside. He'll get around us, and I've just gotta not get wrecked is pretty much the only thing that's gonna help me.
Get ready, going green. Post car is off, time to do your job.
But it's getting down to the checkered flag, which means iRacers are gonna be dumb. Let's hope that my group of iRacers can calm it down.
Green flag, green flag. 41.578 inside.
And clear all.
Clear inside.
No penalties. That That is third gear, not fourth.
Inside.
Got some action happening ahead of us.
Still there. Still there at the bottom.
Just letting my family win.
23.577. Keep high.
Slow car down low.
Clear inside. Car
I don't know who that was jammed up down low, but that got,
Car
I
inside.
think it's all gotten cleared up.
Still there. Still there. Clear.
Well, Spencer can't get around us.
3.152.
Surprised by that. There's a downshift option.
.884.
Let's compare. AJ.
Inside, clear. The yellow flag is out.
He
They
still
want you
sucks
in
at
single file.
short tracks.
Closed. Pit road is closed. You've got wheel damage. Past the pace car.
He overcorrected that one. He probably self-spun on the first one.
Double O, car.
Well, good news is I wasn't fast anyways, so didn't matter. We don't get a meatball, so we're fine there. I'm not gonna pit.
Open.
There's no reason to pit there. At least my little brother doesn't beat me. Although, had it stayed green, I think he would have. He just started trying too hard and probably... I don't know. I don't know what he would have done there. Trying too hard on new tires with low fuel, so it was probably a different balance. That's what I'm going to go with.
Car 219. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the
Dias
outside.
with his triple digit. Gets the lucky dog. Then we will, I assume he is pit. So if he is shown that he is pit, once he shows up on our screen, then we will fast forward this because no one else should have tires left or any reason to pit. And we were the only one that got damage from that. Steven's heading in.
Catch start, double O, car.
Yeah, Dias is pit, so I don't think he'll need to pit again. I'll wait to see him come
Great
around.
job, 10 to go. Catch start, double O, car. Closed, pit road is closed.
Past the lap cars.
Half the 14, car. Half the 61, car.
And get ready to go racing. Who is winning this right now? Kenny, Tracy, Layton, Billy, Connor, Alan, and Skylar is your top 7.
One left to green. Line up on the inside. Catch start, 91, car.
Good thing we're on the inside. This thing is not gonna turn.
4.
Got a bunch of damage. So I've got the wheel turned left.
Get ready, going green. The pace car is in.
Let's get it to the end now. Clear all just in case. Oh yeah, this thing on acceleration is
5, 3, 1.
very bad.
Outside. clear.
Oh god, it just pops up the nose off the corner.
Outside. Still there, hold your line.
Oh, we got people making contact up ahead.
24.005.
I'm just trying to stay down here out of the way. This thing is brutal off the corner. And they have wrecked, and someone has went to space.
The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Closed, pit road is closed.
Well,
low car up height.
They're doing iRacing things.
Catcher, 85, car. Pit road's open.
Good news is we got green-white checkers, just in case. Just in case everyone decided to get wrecky on us. And at this point, we're just gonna fast forward it.
85, got the lucky dog, let them pass on the outside. You got 5 laps to go.
Let him get around, and then we'll go ahead and hit the button and hit it again.
Closed, pit road is closed. After 61, car.
Because there's no need to pit, and the people that were involved in that are,
lining up on the inside.
if they've got damage, they're done. So
70, car, 42.
moves us up to 15th. Not the way I'd like it. Yeah, my fear that this was going to be a bad car for me after trying to find some speed and time attacks.
About to go green, stay focused.
Not only am I slow,
the pace car is off.
I can't keep tires on it, but it was probably dumb to hit when I did. But I thought we were going to go green.
Green flag, green flag.
All
41.25.
everyone's getting loose up there.
You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line. Outside, 2 wide. Outside is clear. Low car up high.
And
slow car ahead.
wrecked.
Car outside.
Come on,
the
guys.
yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed. Letter 14. Carbide. You had the position when the yellow flag came out. Looks like we'll have a green-white checkered finish when this caution is over.
A lot of unnecessary wrecking there.
Down low.
People overdriving for
14.
no reason, making all for mid-pack.
Catcher 14. Car. Catcher 28. Car.
Unnecessary.
Car 14. Got the lucky dog. Let them pass on the outside.
Seems pass. We are going to speed
Closed.
this
Pit
up.
road is closed.
Well, we're up to 12th, so better finish than had we stayed out. Now we're on the outside. That's not good.
1 to go. Next time
With the
by.
way this
Line
thing
up on the
turns.
outside. Doing good. Keep it up. 43.753.
Well, we will evaluate who was involved in what and why and adjust from there if we need to.
Get ready. Going green. The Pace car is in.
Hopefully, though, they can keep their heads on and we can finish this race out.
Green, green, green. 2 more, let's go. 40.911. Car
Okay, that was
inside.
scary.
You're in
The wall
top
came
10.
up on me
Keep
quicker,
high.
and we have not a very good turn.
Still there at the bottom.
They're all...
Still there at the bottom. You just got the white flag. That
We're
means
gonna
one
get
more
to the
lap
white
go.
flag. Some of us.
Still there at the bottom.
Purple car gets major loose.
7.
I can't believe this thing's driving as good as it is.
Clear, inside.
And Brian just... Why the fuck are you coming up the track?
Clear
Why are you
high.
coming up the track there? It does you
Inside.
no good.
Clear.
There's no reason to try to go up the track there. Absolutely no reason. You've got the pass done. You don't need to be by the wall to enter the corner here. No reason to even try to do a lane change
Bring
there.
it back to the pits.
I don't get it. I do not get that move. Had the pass done. And just turned right when he wasn't even clear. On the last lap, entering the corner, which was only going to make his corner worse. But, yeah, that's an unfortunate end to what was a really, really good race. Kenny gets the win, Tracy second, Billy third, Colton all the way up to fourth. Alan holds on to fifth, Skylar sixth, Jake, Spencer, Layton, Steven, Matthias, Nathan, myself, Mark, Brian, and yeah, everyone that started to get wrecked or wrecked back there. But let's go take a look. Let's just look at the start first, see how this initial start went, how it looks. Because I think it's going to look pretty awesome. Let's go up front, see what kind of racing was happening up there. So Kenny's in third place right now. The wall contact by the purple car, that's a Layton. Colton in the dark grape. But yeah, we had a nice clean start. There was a few little bumps and bounces. Who was the guy that got sent? Oh, that was Shane that got sent there. Little prediction code, and maybe he was a little too high up there. No, Alan just came down off the corner weirdly. But Shane is much higher too, so he recovered. No caution, he just joins the back of the pack. But yeah, awesome racing at the start of this one, and then everyone shut their brains off so that they could finish like fourth place. Let's take a look at people hitting walls for a bit. Just see who was having issues with that. Rick sounds like he's shifting. He probably needs to just move his brake bias. Yeah, he's having some issues with control there, and that is why he headed to the pits. Wall hit there. Let's go to the lap where we get the caution. Well, Sean did he pit? Yeah, he did pit. So, something happened with him. Oh, but it wasn't even him. Okay, well, I will take back everything that I said. Steven, he slides up, Jake's coming down, they're 3 wide. But why did he just quit because the caution? Or did he fall out at... Yeah, he just quit because of the caution. So, alright, that's why he got blamed for it, because I seen him slow and away from the field, and so I thought he was the caution. get back going, and AJ's gonna self-spin. And then behind him, we have Steven, who just starts swapping because he's going sideways. And he goes all the way down the straightaway, and then nowhere for Shane to go there. Or no, that's not Shane, that is Jason. And Jason's out there. Then the 8 car way low off the corner there. And then way high into the corner. And then a little low off the corner. Ryan overdriving entry. And then we get a face full of 17. Up ahead, Mark bounces off of Lucas Oil. And Spencer just wasn't expecting Shane to turn down. He was going into the corner a lot harder, and just sends him, and then that wrecks the field. So just a dumb little mistake there. Then we've got a lap car trying to go 3 wide with, yeah, I guess they're racing for position, so I won't get too angry about that. Almost hooked us though. Connor loses it, overcorrects into the wall, and that's the big one. And everyone's involved in that one. Nathan locks it down. Oh, and then he just gets hit there. He almost had that missed, and just a little side contact probably wouldn't be terrible. Then Leighton gets used up a bit there. Spencer into the wall. And we were told that the battle for second was good, so let's go watch the final restart for second place. Since Kenny showed up and walked away, but it's also not much you can do with double file restarts and no lane choice. So Tracy goes defensive there on a Leighton. Leighton just pulling ahead a bit, and he's ahead there. Billy gets maybe into the back of Tracy there. I couldn't really tell. Leighton's got it, and then he gets loose off the corner. White flag, and Leighton's going backwards. Tracy's got a hold of the position. Billy's going to get a run. He's going to take it down low into 3. Tracy goes protective. Billy makes a little bit of contact, gets sideways. They move him up the track. Wing to wing to the line. It was a good finish. That was worth the watch. So, hope you enjoyed that. Sorry that I'm so damn slow. This car is brutal. I've got a lot of bad habits that I got to get out of me before I can keep that right front on it. But maybe everyone's right front was that way, and I just needed to be patient, and everyone else was going to fall off as bad as we were. But I mean, we were making up ground. Had that stayed green the whole way, I think we would have been okay. At least we got the lucky dog. We finished on the lead lap. And at least there was nothing really stupid that happened to cause the yellows. So it wasn't any dumb moves. It was just really unfortunate mistakes that caused big wrecks. So, yeah. Although we do have... Sorry, I'm going to go look at this because I still don't understand. Still don't understand this. Broken car just trying to drive around the high side and not get ran into. He's got us cleared. He's got no reason to go to the wall. And he goes up. I don't understand that. He had that spot. He didn't need to go up there. And he stops going up there for a second, and then he goes up some more, and yeah, I mean, just a very unnecessary wreck there, because middle line, we saw, it works out. So, people just get in this weird thing where they think they've got to go to the racing line when they're making a pass, when they're already passing the person off the racing line. So, doesn't make sense to me, but unnecessary. Thankfully, doesn't really matter, and hopefully they learn from it. So, hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching.